Good morning, students. In previous class, we discussed about transversal, okay, and angle formed by the transversal. Okay, like as we discussed about if two lines are parallel to each other. Suppose that here two lines AB and CD are parallel to each other, and these lines cut by a transversal T at two distinct points P and Q. Then there are some angles formed at point P and some angles formed at point Q, like as 1 angle 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Then we discuss that their corresponding angles are equal. According to corresponding angle axiom, we have angle 1 is equal to angle 5 because of these are the pairs of corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are equal. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5, angle 2 is equal to angle 6, angle 4 is equal to angle 8, and angle 3 is equal to angle 7. These are the pairs of corresponding angles. These are equal to each other. Second theorem we discussed about alternate interior angle. Here in the given figure, angle 3 and angle 5 are alternate interior angle, and angle 2 and angle 8 are alternate interior angle, and we discussed that alternate the pair of each alternate interior angles are equal to each other, that is angle 2 is equal to angle 8. These are the alternate interior angles. These are the alternate interior angle, and these are the corresponding angles. Okay, corresponding angles are also equal. Pair of alternate interior angles are also equal, that is angle 2 is equal to angle 8 and angle 3 is equal to angle 5 and angle 3 is equal to angle 5. These are the pair of alternate interior angle which are equal to each other. And another discuss consecutive interior angles. The interior angle on the same sides of the transversal are known as the consecutive interior angles. Okay, here angle 2 and angle 5 are the pair of consecutive interior angles, same as angle 3 and angle R8 formed consecutive interior angles. According to theorem, in previous theorem we discussed in previous class, the consecutive interior angles are supplementary. These are, it means that angle 2 plus angle 5 is equal to 180, and angle 3 plus angle 8 also 180, because of these are the supplementary angles. And we know that if two angles are supplementary to each other, if and only if their sum of measures is 180, so we know that consecutive interior angles are supplementary, so their sum of measures is 180 degree. Okay, so these are the basics theorem. Okay, now we solve the question based on these concepts. Let's see. Okay, now take a question. In the given figure, m parallel to n, two lines m parallel to n, and angle 1 is equal to 65 degree. Find angle 5 and angle 8. Okay, let's see the figure. Here two lines m and n, here two lines which are the parallel to each other and cut by a transversal L, cut by the transversal L. An angle found by this transversal is to be given 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This figure is to be given. Okay, and here we have angle 1 is equal to 65, that is angle 1 is equal to 65. We find angle 5 this angle and angle 8 this angle. Okay, we find angle 5 and angle 8. Okay, yes, now we solve it. Here we observe that angle 1 and angle 3 form the vertically opposite angles, and we know that the vertically opposite angles are equal to each other. From figure, angle 1 is equal to angle 3, angle 1 is equal to angle 3, because of these are the vertically opposite angles. And in previous section we discussed about vertically section where vertically angles are equal to each other. So angle 3 is equal to angle 1, that is angle 3 is equal to also 65 degree. Angle 3 is equal to 65 degree. Okay, and we also know that angle 3 is equal to angle 8, angle 3 is equal to angle 8, because of these are the corresponding angles. And we know that in previous section, according to corresponding angle axioms, the corresponding each pair of corresponding angles are equal to each other. Here angle 3 and angle 8 form the corresponding angles, so these are the corresponding angles, and the corresponding angles are equal, that is angle 8 is equal to angle 3, which is equal to 65. This is one answer. We find angle 8. Now again from figure, we find angle 5 now. We find angle 5. Here this is the straight line, so sum of their measures angle 5 plus angle 8 is equal to 180, angle found on the straight line. Okay, so from figure, angle 5 plus angle 8 is equal to 180 degree. So we have angle 5 plus, we put angle 8 is equal to 65, 180, that is angle 5 is equal to 65. So angle 5 is equal to 180 minus 65 is equal to 115 degree. This is one answer. So we have angle 8 is equal to 65 degree and angle 5 is equal to 115 degree. These are the answer. Okay, so dear students, we solve that type of questions in this way. Okay, now we take some other question. Now we take some other question. Your question is, in the given figure, find the values of x and y. Find the values of x and y, and then show that, show that AB parallel to CD. This is very important question. Okay, in the given figure, find the values of x and y and show that line AB parallel to line CD. Let's see the figure. Your figure is, Here are two lines AB and CD. Okay, cut by a transversal, any transversal L. This is the figure, and in the given figure this angle is 50 degree, this angle is given by X, this angle given by 130, this angle given by Y. Okay, hey, in this question we find the value of X and Y. Also we have to show that line AB parallel to line CD. Okay, now let's see its solution. From figure, angle 50 X and 50 degree form a linear pair. This is the line and array stand on the line, so 50 degree and X form a linear pair. From figure, X and 50 degree form a linear pair, that is X plus 50 is equal to 180, that is the value of X is equal to 180 minus 50, that is X is equal to 130 degree. Okay, now again from figure we know that the vertically opposite angles are equal, so angle Y is equal to angle angle this, that is angle Y is equal to 130 degree, because of these are the vertically opposite angles, and we know that the vertically opposite angles are equal to each other, so we get angle X is equal to 130 degree and angle Y is equal to 130 degree. It is clear. Now from these observation we have X is equal to Y is equal to 130 degree. Here from the given figure, angle Y and angle X are the alternate interior angle now. That is, it means that alternate interior angles are equal. Hence we can say that line AB parallel to line CD. Hence conversely we proved that the alternate interior angles are equal, that is line AB is parallel to line CD, hence proved. Okay, now dear students, we take some other question. Let's see. In figure if AB parallel to CD, two lines AB parallel to CD and angle APQ is equal to 50 degree and angle PRD is equal to 127 degree. Find X and Y. So figure is here two lines AB and CD are parallel to each other, and the given figure in this way, figure P Q R. Okay, and here this is 50 degree, this is the 50, this is Y, and this is X, and this is 127, 127. Okay, this is the questions. Now let's see solution. Okay, here from figure, line AB parallel to CD, and take PQ as a transversal. Take PQ or QP is a transversal, that is angle X and angle 50 is the pair of alternate interior angle, na? That is X is equal to 50 degree, because of these are the alternate interior angles, and we know that if two lines are parallel to each other and cuts by a transversal T, then each pair of alternate interior angles are equal to each other, so X is equal to 50 degree. One answer is that. Now angle 127, angle 127 and these, the sum of angle R and angle 127 is 180, that is from figure. Now from figure, angle R plus 127 is equal to 180 degree, na? So that is angle R is equal to 180 minus 127 is equal to, now we subtract 127 from 180, we get 10 minus 7 3 7 2 to get 5, that is 53 degree. Okay, these are the 53 degree. Now again from figure, this angle is called 53 degree, and we know that the sum of all interior angle of a triangle is 180. Now from figure, X plus Y plus angle R means 53 degree is equal to 180. Now angle Y and the value of X is 50 plus 53 is equal to 180. So angle Y, this angle Y is equal to 180 minus 50, 100, 103. So the value of Y is equal to 180 minus 103 is 77 degree. So the value of Y is 77 and the value of X is 50 degree. These are the solution. Okay, so dear students, you solve that type of question in this way. Okay, now we take some other questions. Now we take some other question. Okay, Now we take some other questions. Okay, in figure OP parallel to RS, two lines OP parallel to RS. This is very important question, most important questions. Okay, in figure OP parallel to RS, determine angle PQR. Angle PQR. Let's see the figure. Q, that point is P. Sorry, that is point is O. OP and RS. Here RS. Okay. That is Q. Here 110 degree. Here this is 130 degree. PQR. Okay. This is the figure. Let's see the figure one more time. Here the line OP parallel to RS. Okay. Determine angle PQR. We find the angle PQR. Okay. We find the angle PQR. Okay. Now we solve the question. In that type of question, we draw some constructions. We have to some construction we draw. Suppose that we draw a line AQB. Suppose that we draw a line A through a Q. We draw a line through Q which is parallel to OP as well as parallel to RS. Okay. Let us consider we draw a line through Q, that is the line AQB, which is parallel to both OP and RS. Okay, parallel to both OP and RS, line R, OP and RS respectively. Okay, now first we take line AQ parallel to OP and PQ as a transversal. PQ as, let's see, AQ parallel to OP and PQ is a as a transversal, okay. Then here we observe that angle AQP and angle 110 degree form a consecutive interior angle, and we know that the consecutive interior angle are supplementary to each other. Okay, then we have angle AQP plus 110 is equal to 180 degree. Because of consecutive angles are supplementary. Okay, so the sum of angle AQP and 110 is equal to 180. So here we find angle AQP. So angle AQP is equal to 180 degree minus 110, which is the 70 degree. So the angle of AQP, here the angle AQP is equal to, we find 70 degree. Okay, take equation 1. Okay, now again we take line QB parallel to RS. Now again we take line QB parallel to line RS and cuts by a transversal QR, and cuts by a transversal QR. Okay, then angle BQR and angle 130, these are the consecutive interior angle, same as angle BQR plus 130 degree is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so we get angle BQR is equal to 180 minus 130. So we get angle BQR is equal to 180 minus 130 is equal to 50 degree. Take equation number 2. Now AQB is a straight line. Now AQB is a straight line, so we get from figure, let's see, angle AQP plus angle PQR plus angle BQR, the sum of all angles is equal to 180 degree. Okay, now we get angle AQP plus angle PQR, which is find. Okay, angle PQR plus angle BQR all equal to 180 degree, because these are the straight line. Now we put from equation 1 and 2. From 1 and 2 we get AQP is equal to 70 degree plus angle PQR is to be find, and we have angle BQR is equal to 50 degree is equal to 180 degree. Now we get angle PQR plus 120, 70 and 50, 120 is equal to 180, that is angle PQR is equal to 180 minus 120 degree. So we get angle PQR is equal to 60 degree. Angle PQR is 60 degree. This is the answer. This is the answer. Okay, so dear students, that type of question is very most important. Okay, so you do more and more practices. Okay, let's see once more time. Let's see once more time. Here, this is the given figure. First of all, we draw a line through Q, which is parallel to both OP and RS. Okay, now first of all we take AQ parallel to OP and PQ as transversal. Then we know that sum of consecutive interior angles are supplementary. So here we find angle AQP. Similarly, first in second time we take QB parallel to RS and cuts by the transversal QR. Then we find angle BQR, because of these are also some pair of supplementary angles, and we know that the pair of consecutive interior angles is supplementary, that is 130 degree plus angle BQR is also equal to 180. So here we find angle BQR. Now finally AQB is a straight line. AQB is a straight line, na, and angle on the straight line is also always 180 degree. So this angle plus angle PQR plus angle BQR is equal to 180. In this way, here we find the angle PQR, which is your answer. Okay, so students, you solve all the question of your NCERT exercise. Thank you.